So please welcome Emmy winner, Carson Kressley. Kressley.
Sherri Shepherd.
Look at you.
Look at us.
You know, it's so funny because I'm looking, 20 years ago.
I know.
You were working at Ralph Lauren. Okay, now you're a fashion expert. You are a Food Network host. You are a RuPaul Drag Race judge and so much more. I watched you float around that on Dancing with the Stars. You're a dancer. Like, Carson, do you sit back and ever imagine that your life would have gone this way?
No, I had no idea. And I remember like being in high school or college and they'd say, you know, what's your 5-year plan? I was like, I don't know what I'm doing on Thursday.
Yes.
And it has been the, I guess just saying yes to a lot of things and being open has been, you know, I let my career path kind of find me.
Right.
And it's been great. I've loved everything I've done. I got the most amazing fashion education working for Ralph Lauren.
Right.
And I got to style their ads all over the world and travel with puppies and hot male models. I was like, thank you, Jesus. And then one day, one of my producers came in and said, hey, there's gonna be this show on Bravo.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, what is that, a nonstick cooking spray? I didn't know what Bravo was 20 years ago.
Right.
And it was, you know, Queer Eye for the straight guy, and we need a real live gay guy who knows clothes. I was like, hello. And now here I am,
and
20 years. 20 years.
Look at you, 20 years in.
I know. Oh, that makes me miss my old nose.
Oh, look at, your nose was cute.
Thank you.
It's an evolution.
Yeah, yeah.
And I watched you walk on that stage at the Emmys because you won an Emmy for RuPaul's Drag Race. It was so wonderful.
Yes, there's our whole crew.
Like, you've been on the show for a while.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years. So are you just proud of what the show has accomplished?
Yeah, I am so proud to be a part of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
And it's one of those shows where it all comes from the top. Ru is the most amazing person and has the most wonderful spirit and generosity. And we get to be part of a show that people can see all over the world thanks to streaming and say, there's all different kinds of ways to be a human, and we're gonna celebrate you for being just your authentic self and how you like to share your artistry and your entertainment and your comedy and your wackiness.
Yes.
And that's great. And I also got to do that on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy 20 years ago. I still have people come up to me in airports and say, oh, when I was, you know, 15, I was watching that show with my parents and it made my coming out process so much easier. So I'm just so lucky to work on 2 great shows.
Yes, 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 you are.
Yeah.
It's so funny because RuPaul's new memoir came out this week.
Yes, yes.
And he writes about about his open marriage, and he said it's just realistic that there is no monogamy.
He loves mahogany. That's one of his favorite movies.
Oh my gosh. He said there's no monogamy with men. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, I love mahogany. A man with some mahogany, call me. Monogamy. I would like to try that. I need to find a man first. So if anyone's watching,
I think, look at you.
I'm available.
Look at you. I think men can be monogamous. I think it's a choice. You gotta be intentional.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the person. I don't think it's a gay thing or a straight thing or a man thing or a woman thing. Whatever, you know, whatever works for you.
Yes.
And you feel good and you're happy and healthy, then do that.
Okay, and you still, look at you, still, you're like,
I'm
and I'm available. Still available. You know what, Carson? Every time I watch you, I feel like you're one of the funniest people on TV.
Well, thank you.
And you're authentically yourself,
yes.
which is why you're so funny. It just comes out, and the confidence just exudes from you. Like, have you always been this self-confident?
No. You know, I was a really shy kid.
What?
Yeah, can you believe it? I know. A lot of people are like, be that again and stop talking. And as I got older, you know, and growing up gay and feeling different and not really knowing, like, you know, what's going on, I relied on comedy as like a form of self-defense and preservation, because if I could make the bullies in, you know, high school or the school bus laugh, then I was deflecting, and it actually became a gift. And that was something that a bad situation turned into giving me this great tool that I'm able to use. And then when it was time to do Queer Eye, I was like, I know what I'm doing. Now I'm just gonna be me.
Just be you.
And it worked beautifully.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Such a story that anybody could relate to, even, you know, just, you know, being out there and being bullied and, you know, feeling different, but, you know, using that superpower that you have to just conquer. Yeah,
I thought it was, you know, an Achilles heel, but it actually wound up being a superpower. So
not at all. Yes, absolutely.
You know, I made it work for me.
And I love what you make work for you, because I saw you recently performing with Dolly Parton.
I did.
Taking that superpower with Dolly Parton. Okay, I love this picture. How did you feel, first of all, performing with Dolly Parton?
Oh, well, I was, you know, it was the Dolly Parton Pet Gala, which was all about, you know, dogs and pets. So that's why I'm holding a Pomeranian. It's not Jiggy from The Real Housewives.
Okay.
That look of pure admiration, it's like, that's how I look at cheesecake.
I was gonna say, what is this look,
I
Carson?
mean, it's just like, can I be you? You're amazing. I'm in love with you. I'm living. Why am I holding this Pomeranian right now? But I love that. And the most amazing thing, I mean, she's incredible. She's a national treasure.
Yes, she is.
Such a hard worker. We were all like shooting that till like midnight. And she's like, should we do it again? And I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, no. But she like had so much energy. And then at the end, you know, I just did like a funny bit with Jane Lynch, and then I wasn't, you know, a singer or anything.
Right.
And then she said, and then at the end, we're all gonna sing Jolene. And I was like, we are? I was like, I better get my instrument in shape. And then I was up there holding a Pomeranian singing Jolene with Billy Ray Cyrus over my shoulder.
See?
So you never know where life's gonna take you.
That's what I'm saying. These are the memories you open yourself up to and you just embrace and say yes.
You just do it.
You just do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.